So I wanted to let y'all know what I've been thinking about and how people can work smarter and stay safer. So this is your man Divine Nishi Gamer. You already know what I'll be posting on my YouTube channel. But I decided to talk about something I've been thinking about for the past couple of hours when I was at work. And I'm about to go back to work soon. but how would it be better to have? Wouldn't it be better to be like contract job? And a lot of people say, "Well, are we doing contract jobs?" That's what I'm saying. We do. We have a younger generation and we have an older generation. And I was thinking about why not get them to do like 5, 10, and 15, 20 years? Because you remember, you're not robots, it'll be a much healthier environment when people get home to see their families, see their kids, or they want to date, and it'd be good for them. So here's what I'm saying. You can be able to choose. 5 years you want to work. Let's be a 5 year contract, or a 10 year contract, or a 15 year contract, or a 20 year. That will be the limit. And of course, you can become, you become like a millionaire or a billionaire. Here's what I mean by why I say this ideal is $1 million ideal. It's because many people get hurt on jobs. Many people got medical problems, back problems, foot problems, whatever. You know, and we know that, people tend to die on these jobs, whether you work construction, warehouse, whatever. I was like, you know what, we just do the whole, like a contract. We can have different ways of people. Like, for like, one group work 5 years and take a vacation, which means, now listen what I'm saying, this doesn't mean they just leave, 100%. This means, of course, you would have to raise, of course, the salary, or they will be much higher for 5 years or 10, 15, 20 years. But you'll be able to switch out for a second. For example, let's say we have the older generation. Let's say older generation decides they want to work for 5 years. Okay, you know that'd be good because the younger generation will be able to work, you know, 10, 15 years, meaning since they're, you know, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. So, of course, they will work longer. They will choose to work longer. So, because of that, because then they bring in a lot more money. So, for example, let's say, what's it? You can say, let's say like you're 13, 14, okay? So you got what, 13, that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. By the time so let's say you start at 13 and by the time your 5 year contract, you'll be 18. By then you should have money saved up and you should be a millionaire, going to a millionaire at that point. And people, because I said, you understand, like we have a lot of rich people who are selfish as hell with their money. So the point is, if you're going to make them pay their employees, they have to pay for them. So if your son, daughter, whoever, niece, nephew, if they're 13 and then they do a 5 year, by the time they turn 18 or before then, or before the 5 year marker, they should be a millionaire. Even if if they decide to say, you know what, I would like to work at 10 years. Okay. Again, the older generation may not want to work 10 years or 15, because most generations of older people usually have been working for an extremely long period of time, for about 20, 30, 40 years, 60 years, at these jobs. And they're just now starting to become successful. I mean, they're starting to bring a lot more money. You can bring them, why not bring more money but work less years, behind how long you take to become a multi-millionaire, how long time it takes you to become a billionaire. Like, so here's what I mean by that. If you're 18, so by the time you turn 18, you gotta understand that you have your 14-year-olds. You have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 5 year mark. You know what I'm saying? And same thing if they are 16, you by the time they will have millions, which means they can actually go out and build resources and put them into the community. Again, your older generation is not going to do a lot of work anyway, so they're most likely going to do the 5 year mark versus doing the 10 or 15, 20 years because they have already did so much work. So now they will be able to relax. They will go on vacation, so if they decide to start their own business, they can at that time. That way they'll be good. You can, if you got kids, you can spend time with them and not have to worry about bringing in money because you will already be a millionaire or a billionaire. Or you, like I said, they will be able to start their own business and get resources. See, resources not solely for your family; it's for your community. See, we got to have something to pull from. If you don't bring nothing to your community, then at this point, you're useless as your community because you don't have nothing to bring to it, nothing tangible for them to use. So I was thinking about, a 5 year mark or a 10 year mark, 15 or 20 mark. That's it. You don't need to go any farther than that, 5, 10, 15, 20. That's it. Of course, your younger generation would like to go longer, which is a good thing because they're not bringing even more money. And then once they come to their birthday, whether they're 18, whether they're 19 or 20, 25, they'll be 30, whatever they mark that contract year, by the time they turn or by the time their contract's up, they will either be multi-millionaires or multi-billionaires by then, within that mark. So it's something I was thinking about. So, just leave your comments. Give me your opinions. I would like to read them. And if you were to add something to it, let me know. Leave all your stuff in the comment section. Be respectful. This is for anyone, and I do mean anyone can answer. I didn't have specific said who, so anyone can say anything to it. It's just something I was thinking about at work because I noticed a lot of people do back-breaking jobs, but at the same time getting paid less, but they want more labor out of you. So why not have a contract that say, okay, do you want to work 5 years? Do you want to work 10 years? Do you want 15 years? Do you want 20 years? And that's it. You don't need to go any further than just 20. That's it. That way you have a lot more millionaires and a lot more billionaires in your community. And you better pour a lot more resources in your community. So you better put, more businesses. You'll be able to have a lot more investors in there to help out. You have a lot more people who's willing to work with you, meaning you have partners outside of your community. So it'd be a good idea and something that's, remind you this is my idea, no one else's. So if you ever hear somebody else or make a video talking about this and they try to say this is something they made up, you can always come back to me as you Divine Nishi Gamer. Okay, don't let them leave you. Okay, don't let them do that. All right. To my Aboriginal brothers and sisters, you are Indians, by the way. Okay, remember that. You're the Aboriginal Indians. Okay, we've been doing this for a long time. We didn't come from no damn Africa. Okay, so we've been rich for an extremely long period of time. So you need to go back to your Indian roots and remind who you are. It's ironic calling yourself Black African American because you're not Black or African American. You was always here. Even Malcolm X knows that. And Martin Luther King knows that we was always here. All right? We're not Black. We're not African Americans. We're Indians. Not Native American, just Indians. All right? And what we're going to know, they don't count. Those are Hindus. They're from Hindustan. We are the original. They become Indians till 1947. We was called Indians in 1492. And then there's a lot of reclassification down to Black African Americans. We wasn't called Black African Americans until 1988, which is the year I was born. 1988, when they started calling us Black African Americans. Yes, if you want to ask, well, do you have proof? Yes, I do. I don't use receipts. I say proof or evidence. Okay? But yes, I can point you to the right. I can point you in a direction and they teach you and all about the reclassification of the indigenous brothers and sisters of Turtle Island, which is the Americas as we know. So I just want to give you a little history lesson to all the, you know, Aboriginal American Indians out here. We've always been rich, so why not come back together like we did before? This is the rich and wealthy country. And so, in case you forgot that, you need to go back to studying history. We've always had everything. Everything people are using, cell phone, cars, we're all invented by us. Just want to put it out there for those, my brothers and sisters. But again, let me know what you think about having a 5-year, 10-year, 15, 20-year contract, because it will actually help. I mean, I believe it actually would. So again, like, subscribe, and share. Leave all your comments and be respectful. All right. This is your man, Vaughn Issue Game. And I'll be making another video sometime soon. I'll start making more videos, but I'll get back to them. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace and have a wonderful day.